Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again. I'm glad to be able to come and share this thought that I've had. You know, I'm not a member of any church organization. Every time you hear me speak, when I talk about the vision that I have for the human race, humankind, it always stands on a foundation of a belief in God. And people oftentimes ask me, join my church and this and that. And I can't even consider it. And the reason that I can't consider it is because the God that I speak to you about is not a failing God. A God that I speak to you about sends a message to you that's guaranteed to produce what it sets out to do. And the churches don't do that. So I could not honestly become a member of any church that is not doing that. And I wouldn't dare go into someone else's house and try to take over. And yet, as I speak to you, the public, via the media sources that are available to us, I appear to, from the past, fail to articulate the message in such a way that it would cause you to rise and become doers. And I haven't given up. I'm not going to give up. And even if you never, ever rise to the occasion, I will never give up. Because the God that I speak to you about loves you as much as that God loves me. And this is why I say this to you, my friends, my sisters, and my brothers, is because I know that this God loves me. I have received and am receiving the loving hand. And that love is so genuine, ladies and gentlemen, until I stretch my hand out to you to share with you that voice that speaks to my heart often, that message that is being given to me. And that is that this God that I speak to you about created all existence. All existence. No human being can claim anything as their own. You know, we come here, we bring nothing, and regardless of what, even under the systems that we live, we accumulate, we still leave with nothing. But we do leave problems behind, trying to get some settlement between the estate. And yet, I want you to know this, that the God that I speak to you about eliminates all that. With being the maker of all, the owner of all, and putting us here as his creation, as his children, principled with spiritual information that directs us, that teaches us that it is better to know the truth, and that is that God is all, and not presidents and kings and queens and wannabe dictators or any of those. This is the truth that you must always understand. And outside of God being in control, the next authority is to you, the individual, not the group, to you, the individual. But there's a guiding principle that says you must love others and do for others as you would do for yourself. Why? Because this is the representation of God, your creator. And there are so many things that are common amongst us that allows us to live as though we're in heaven on this earth. Aside from the spiritual side, essence, it's food, clothing, shelter, education, healthcare, and above all that, a career of our own choosing, a representation of the blessing that has been bestowed upon us from our Maker. And we interject that together, and we create the goods and services that we as a people have determined are essential for us. And we do it in such an abundance and involving everyone till all things that are created now belong to all people, all of those who made them. And speaking to those who say they love God. This is our responsibility. The world does not know this. The world goes on as it does. For whatever reason, it's absent of this. It doesn't matter if it's a Republican or Democrat in America. It doesn't matter if it's a black or white in America. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman in America. And if it happens in America, it can happen anywhere in the world. And what is required to change America is the realization who you are, the power that you have, and use it in the proper manner. The proper manner is that it works for everyone, so no one is angry or upset, except perhaps someone who wants to control you, someone who wants to manipulate you, someone who wants to pay you minimum wage, someone who wants to live you across the track in the ghetto, someone who wants to kill you. Now, simply put, the choice should be easy. So I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, do not for any reason put your faith in this political process any longer. We have trusted people, many of them who had genuine ideas about going there thinking they were going to do something, or they were still in the box. And for some reason or another, they have sold you out. But that doesn't matter. Whatever the situations were, I'm not trying to punish anybody. God is not trying to punish anybody. We are who we are. We respond to that reality. This is why I'm speaking to you. And I'm giving you an opportunity, if it fits you, for you to respond to this reality. And it will take you to your freedom. It will take you to your kingdom. I'm asking everybody. I wish you preachers could hear this, and I wish you could understand, and I wish that this would enlighten you. Doing things to make the world more heavenly is a call of God. Not you having your jets and you having your mansions. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as everyone in your congregation can live likewise if they so desire. And there's definitely nothing wrong with your congregation living like that, as long as all congregations can live like that. See, that's the God that I'm telling you about. And all of those things that would make this possible has been made available to us. The only thing that's preventing it from happening today is our programming. This programming that I'm trying to share with you today will bring to you what I'm speaking to you about. And I'll tell you, the programming that you have, the programming that you are receiving, will keep you right where you at, headed down that same old path until the Big Bang. We can't have that. God loves you too much. You are too important. You must win. But in order to win, you must wake up. This is Eddie Marcus saying, thank you so very much for giving me this your time, and I hope it have some value. Bye-bye.